I need to find the arch. Oh, it's an archy staff, not arch staff. I spelled it wrong. Oh well. The point is there.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I suppose I'll just have to make the best of this.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Everybody wants to have proper raiment. Let's go. Wait. What's that down there? Okay. Harvey. The Armory. The Salon. Apparently that's a different. The Graveyard. I need to get to the Magic Mines. Back to Trevor. Trevor Mine.
Deaths. Not selling.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
What prize? I got one of the Beatles as an assistant. You're right,
Make
mate.
it relatively safe for travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Didn't I go across that? Yeah, I did. That's the waterway, isn't it? It was good on paper. Is that Harpies harassing the ones that circle the Griffin gun? Have I been at that little spot before? Game implies sort of.
We are none of us alike in vocation. Our respective abilities are unique as well. We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Douse the flames before it is too late. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
She has
Knowing
wings
when
on her
to use
head.
curatives is my specialty.
Receive fruit Roborant. Your reward is the exact same item. I like your style.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No, beefsteak. Temptation is, do I go up the tower? Oh. You were always on my climb. I have been here before.
I'll
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
No time for that. It's time for adventure. The actual
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. I will protect you.
It's an armored fella.
Done.
You gonna jump? No.
The fire must be put out.
Get up. Thank you.
So worthy of caution. Not save our best will do. Cool.
What? Oh.
You
Ah.
will live to regret this.
Damn it. I can't grab onto him for some reason. Oh. Now. Now.
Our foe appears to have grown confused. We must make the most of it. Strike fast. That quarry shall fall.
Come on. What a gentle drop. Charlie, you're good at protecting and healing.
Material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Let's go.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Seriously, King? Why? I need to understand this madness.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there. No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The golden bug is mine.
We trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to take each trial as it comes.
Healer for the win.
Come to think of it,
I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
that was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Hmm.
One of us is new friends!
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
He wanted to keep his tail. Yeah. Heals for the win. Yeah, dudes, we're not going down there yet.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. A hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Too far.
You have my protection. Let me get that.
We've been here before.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I think we're back at the mine again. Are you a friendly fellow? You are. They're not. Oh!
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. You have my support. We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
I am well aware of the particulars.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Ha 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 ha. I wanted to carry it in a lot deeper, but one or two goblins was more than enough to stop everything.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
And so the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
To arms!
You fool. I mean, how am I doing vocation-wise? Oh. Right. I need to be... I think I want to go this way again. I don't know if I actually searched fully down there.
Feast your eyes on this.
You son of a...
Quick! Douse the flames!
Ah.
I will protect you.
You're kidding me. I'm not imagining that, am I? That's the case. I've depended on this map far too much.
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Ah, my god, there's a path that I haven't been to.
We best report back.
It was here the whole time.
With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Yeah, me
You
thinks
have our
I know too.
gratitude. Lead the way.
Yeah, go on. Help me find the quickest way. I been? Yeah, I have been that way. Where'd
I
she
have an
go?
inkling this space will yield a rarity or two. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Wait, Charlie, where are you? Right, am I going the right way or what?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here. Keep your eyes peeled.
Ah, good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit. Right you are. Unless I'm mistaken, aught we require is already in our possession.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Follow me, if you would. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. Pray, follow me. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced. I quite agree. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here. We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. Here we are.
Oh yeah, here we are.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
I'll find the other one.
Marvelous. You have acquired both an archstaff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings.
Oh.
'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we
I think I got one. I did.
perchance?
Let's see.
I long for the times when I was always on my feet. Always a pleasure. Look as long as you please.
No, I want quest list.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the lass fares. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Decent coin of late.
Can't help it.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the
Good thing I was standing here, eh?
Oh, son of a gun.
We've arrived.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense.
Oh?
The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
I don't know what to do.
Hmm?
I don't know what to do. What to do? Why arisen? Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church?
Well?
Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore.
I've
Though 'tis
already
sold in
got.
shops, Mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Right you are.
I get the sense I oughtn't be here.
I don't like it here.
I want to go.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world at night.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Might I beg but a moment of your time?
My prayers. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I know so little of this world, and of myself.
What troubles fester in the people's hearts?
Nom. Oh, that didn't sound creepy at all.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Okay.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
May the heavens...
Unless I'm very much mistaken. We've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
You're correct. For both the items we do.
My bed calls.
With a gracious hand. Do say you'll go and see her? He's your best hope. She used to conduct research into sedatives and sleeping medicinals for the army over in Bertal, so I'm certain she will. I want to go in there.
Always another errand to see to. Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
You're cool enough to fall for it.
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Oh my god, a ladder. What will they think of next?
Fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
No.
Efficiency is not the only factor
Oh.
worthy of consideration. Ah, now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
It was easier than I thought. Morgues and charnel houses. If a civilian dies, the body will be brought to a mortuary within a few days of the passing. Whether it ends up in Batal or Vermont depends on where it is found. They can be revived, providing I have a wake stone.
Wished were always night. I only had to sleep.
Hmm.
'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Pray keep your voice low. Your patronage is...
Oh, it's Gregor. I thought I lost you. I'm back!
My thanks.
You needed to be back, pal. Neat. I got a Wakestone shard as a reward. God, question mark. I remember you. Yep, that one's empty. And other question mark. I have undone an error. Yeah. Wakestone shards, Wakestone shards. One more to go. I swear if it's been swapped around just to save for inventory space, I'm gonna slap someone. Nope. Pretty sure I've got no Wakestone shards on me just now.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
I'm pretty sure he's not saying what I was referring to just now. There's no way he can hear me.
One Wakestone shard is a but combined they can work miracles.
Yeah.
We need to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Oh, trust me. Give me 2 minutes and we'll circle in a dodgy cliff and... What the... Why are you here, pal? What? Where are... Oh! Huzzah!
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt
Oh.
the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Nobody else wants to be here. La 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 la. Why is no one else allowed here? Oh fuck. Okay, I can understand why they don't want to be here. Right, never mind. It's okay. We can leave. The bloody castle. The place I'm trying to get into rather peaceably. And I nearly fuck it up. In an instant. Let's leave. Before somebody decides it's a fun idea to just never come back. It was a fun place, the cemetery.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
Can't wait to get my own raiment. Hey.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
Right, okay. It was my imagination. Nothing more.
This isn't much to go on. I know every face here.
Whoops.
Living's hard, but living's free, I say.
I was looking for the inn. I went in the wrong way.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn.
Hello.
We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Wonderful.
Oh. This wasn't what I meant to do, but everyone could have a drink. I hope Gregor was here to have one too. He bloody needed it. I mean, I know there's a dude I'm really supposed to talk to, but
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
that's what I was looking for. Sponge boy me Bob.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads,
Yep, just Goldo, and my Asmite. Scrap iron and Goldo.
At the hour. You know where to find me.
My Asmite located. Oh.
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. I quite agree.
Hail, friend.
No.
Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk.
Mildred!
I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Did I just get head on?
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here?
Yes, we have. That's why I was going there.
Good, we're here.
Are you the Abbess? Bloody hell, she needed 3 of them. I was expecting 1, maybe 2.
Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. But in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises.
Sure.
Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived.
Right, I get to know more about the kid.
An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill.
Lubomir!
By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
That's it.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I shall gladly aid you with within my power.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
I wish life was nothing but the good bits. Yeah? What is it?
I fear I've much to attend to.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. A moment's prayer can do a world.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Thank you.
Oi, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen,
Yeah.
I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time.
You're friendly, but you know.
So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse.
I hope it's not because of a dead griffin.
Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh,
Yep.
thanks, Arisen.
As long as it's not the stamina increase stuff. I need that.
I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients. Understood.
Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5.
Not yet. Fair enough.
Right. I can make more, damn it. It's just how... I don't remember how I make them, though. I haven't picked up enough stuff. Okay, I'll worry about that later.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
Aught about this reeks of a plot. Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
True enough.
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
I concur.
Oh, it's that creepy sounds again.
I need it. I need it.
Oh, someone help me.
Unlabeled medicine.
Mayhap it would serve as well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Nice. We want cold, hard evidence, sucker. Notes written on the wrapper, leaving its properties a mystery. Mayhap a learned doctor could define its composition. Oh. Documents detailing symptoms and number of patients among those marked as discharged. You spy the names Jahan and Bruno.
I quite agree.
Wasn't that what you kept whining about?
Oh, someone help me.
Alright. Walter.
Only through prayer can I further my devotion.
Hoi! How do you do?
Hoi hoi. Okay.
What to do? Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone. Just be sure you play your fellow Drake or two, and I reckon.
Yeah, fellow Draco 2 would be indisputable, but
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
okay. What about you?
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there, and once I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up, and he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
It's getting more mysterious.
All I've got left of my aches and pains.
His crops aren't faring so well.
I suppose that's enough for one day.
Always another errand. There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Yeah, no, the ladder is needed.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend.
Oh, hello,
So,
Mildred.
what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place.
Sure.
Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can. Right you are.
Oh, I've visited here before. Oh. Anyway. There they are.
Here.
Off.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Phasus. 'Tis a name of great import, of that I am certain.
That's odd.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
This worrying's giving me an achy back. Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Sure.
I dream of owning a little shop of my own. Much obliged, sir.
Wait.
Not
I know you're gonna bitch about blah 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 blah. I just realized I could have read up how to do the blighted cure thing. Right.
lying. That well met. Looking to
Yeah.
make a purchase. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent,
Oh,
I assure you.
you.
I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am
You're an
curious
elf.
about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
Right.
Need anything?
Yeah, I need. Funnily enough, yes. I like how it highlighted, indicating this fact.
Many thanks.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
You want that? Ooh. That's pissing expensive. Bloody mad. Oh, right. New stuff has existed. This is why the game's getting excited. Hmm.
Do come again.
Elfie, are you still here?
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one.
Shoot, no wonder my money bloody went down to buggery.
You would simply give this to me?
Hmm.
Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make.
Not
I
at
suppose
all.
I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways.
Ooh.
I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I've been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks.
Sure.
I'm indebted to you twofold.
But I'm obviously not an archer.
This is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Pointed out, game. Nobody's saying a thing. I expected the pawns to go, mister, you don't know how to fire a bow, don't you? You're a little bit shit with a bow. I don't know what else they were going to say. Oh. Oh. Ah, yep, I need to.
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
Oh, you mean that? Who shoots a sail gun while they hear shipments like this are few and far between. Betwixt. Is there any other fancy words one could say?
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
Wow. Won't somebody save me? Oh, go away.
Quiet, but I like it here.
I like it here. Ah, apothecary man would be the one.
Boy, arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
I have, actually. Like you wouldn't believe! Wait, is that panacea? The other one's
No,
panacea.
that's just splendid. Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums. I quite agree.
Technically, I think the smarter move would have been for us to actually go to the river and, you know, deal with it. Oh.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Hey, Myra, we're learning together. Then you can teach people about it. I think... Let's see, the house was here. Oh, the dwelling.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Because I need the apothecary. This counts as an inn rest. Right. With bear. Cool.
Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. 'Twas an edifying journey, all in all.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
So, Myra, what have you actually got on you? Ah. Nice. Acceptable. Fancy a swap, was it, Myra?
Ready to forge on?
I lack information pertinent to this task.
I know.
Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such
No.
matters.
We go to the apothecary. We. Okay, cool. They're all having fun there.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come
What
back till
the
you're
hell?
ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin. I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh?
Oh, it's him.
Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight.
Hello.
Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be
What
willing
is
to
it?
lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship.
Alright.
Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or
Have
are
the
you
money.
sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon. You've my word.
There's no one at the shop,
Not
mate.
you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on.
My thanks.
Well,
He seems a young...
I'm afraid I must be going now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
require recompense in a few days' time. The wording is hilarious.
Come rain or shine. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it... Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
My goodness. Aren't you dressed pretty?
In my line of business, patience is
Key.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I will once.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close.
Why was the girl and whatnot?
Need anything? Business could be better, but I've weathered worse.
Damn.
Stop by again soon.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would...
Say, have you been to Harv?
Hmm.
'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea.
I have, yes.
Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't
Whoa.
enough. He's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness.
Hmm.
Might as well take a look while you're here.
I thought there was a... Now, problem is, I might be confusing it with Melv. No. No, the girl was the circle came here and then said I needed to go back here. And then I met her. Up there?
Here to ask aught of me,
Oh, yeah.
The latest tide was a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, and indeed, we have our sovereign, though he is yet abed still, that I would see this kingdom restored.
Regrettably, I am not equipped with the knowledge to guide you on that quest. You shall have to hire a pawn who is.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege. Tell is, the beast's flames burnt him black as tar. 'Tis a right miracle he yet lives, if you ask me.
Monster attacks make for poor sales, I tell.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road.
Hmm.
Now, that's not so strange. But guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day.
I remember hearing that before.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
Right.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. Where's all his coin coming from? Makes a man wonder, it does.
I bet it makes you wonder. Keep an eye on the beggar.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to...
I mean, I would, but I'm looking for this one guy.
Look at my wares.
Ah, you're the dude. Lol.
In my line of business, patience is key.
Okay,
Come
cool.
again.
At least I know where he is.
This
Now.
ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Bah, about your bloody...
Now there's a hassle. You don't need a permit to get into, but just hide in the back of an ox cart. It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But it's easy enough. I should know. I've done it.
Okay, apparently Patal doesn't let certain people in.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
What I give to find a doctor? Gather round, gather round.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Yep.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Fine, I'll hear this story, but then
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it
we have to have a think.
I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone, for every last soldier had been transformed into stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Nattering all day. It's tiring work.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
My story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and
Okay, so he's just saying the same thing over and over.
Though to the soldier's aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone, for every last soldier had been transformed into stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble... Much appreciated. Gather round.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Investigators.
No harm can come of a bit of
Hmm.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
What do you think? Does this suit me? Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
All right.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. There's so much to enjoy in this wide world.
I've got nothing for ye.
Hmm. Where's that fortune teller? Alright. I was nearly there.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way.
You're adorable, by the way, so have a flower. When I know where they are.
Splendid! Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Consider thy path with a cautious eye and an open mind, lest the light of revelation forsake. What the
You've
hell?
my gratitude.
That was nothing.
I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Ugh.
You've my gratitude.
Right, we're done.
It's lovely to see you.
I bet it is. Oracles. Limiting the path they ought to follow, revealing the course of action should next. If you lost your way in adventure, pay a visit to an oracle. You might receive a hint that will point you in the right direction. The answer is no. Was I on the right quest, though? I was.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I swear I've not blinked once.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Welcome.
Wait, hello.
Housework's the hardest work there is, you know.
I bet so.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
I'll need to be an archer at one point, so no. Let's not change. Unlock them all. Wow. Oh no. You gave me everything, didn't you?
The state of things makes my lot rather difficult. Do come again.
You fool, you buffoon.
Where ought we to go now?
Did you? Daft woman. Time to give you a headache, my friend.
Well met. You will will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
Oh, I don't have a Seeker's token. Right, there's a phone. Okay, that would have been faster if I just clicked the other way. Oh, yeah. It's a tiny little hat. What's all this then? How dare you, woman?
Foremost hospitality... in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Welcome.
Well, I'm certain there is one.
Hmm.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat
Hmm.
going in.
In any case, I probably should pulls the sickle stop for now.
The safer the roads, the heavier.
Maybe on my pokey.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
I bet you are.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master
And do I even bother just hanging around this guy? I mean, eventually he has to go. I'll figure it out enough time. Oh. We'll wonder what will happen next. We shall see.